To add and subtract these fractions, we need to get a common denominator. So the common denominators for the first one, for 1/3 and 1/5, the common denominator is going to be 15. So I need a times 5 here. I need to balance the fraction with a times 5 to get 5 over 15. Make sure you're writing in these factors, multipliers, and the common denominator fraction. I need a times by 3, times by 3. That's going to give me 3 over 15. And once we have written the common denominator fraction, we're going to subtract them. So 5/15 minus 3/15 gives us 2. And again, we never change the denominator when we're adding and subtracting. So we have 2/15. The lowest common denominator of 1/6 and 1/8, that's going to be 24. So I need a times 4, times 4. That's going to give me 4 out of 24. For 8, I need a times 3. That's going to give me my 24. I need a times 3. Here I'm going to add, so 4 24ths plus 3 24ths is going to give me 7. 7 pieces that are 1/24 big. The denominator represents the size, so we don't change the denominator. For this one, we have tenths. So we need 1/10 pieces. So I'm going to multiply that 5 by 2. That's going to give me 1/10 pieces. And instead of 2 1/5 pieces, I'm going to end up with 4 1/10 pieces. So now that I have the same size pieces, I can subtract 4 minus 1. And again, the denominator doesn't change. For 5 and 4, we need a common denominator of 20. So I need a times by 4, times by 4. That's going to give me 16 out of 20. I need a times by 5, times by 5. That's going to give me 15 out of 20. I'm subtracting, so I have the same size pieces. I have 16 of them, but I'm going to take away 15. That leaves me with 1. And the size pieces is going to be 1/20 pieces. Again, make sure you're writing in the multiplying factors and the fractions with the common denominators. Okay, so here we need 1/6 pieces, so I'm going to do times 1 and times 2. So times 2 times 2 times 1 times 1 for that fraction. That's going to give me 2 1/6 pieces plus 5 1/6 pieces. That's going to give me 7 1/6 pieces. Okay, so adding is counting. We need the same size pieces to count them together. Here we need a common denominator of 24. So we're going to do times 3 here, times 8 here. And that's going to give us the common denominator of 24. Now we can count. In this case, we're subtracting. So 9 minus 8 leaves us with only 1/24 piece. So the main idea then is, why do we need an equivalent denominator to add or subtract fractions? The main idea is that we need the same size pieces. This is for add and subtract. This is not for times and divide, but for add and subtract or counting, we need the same size pieces. To do that, we need to use a multiplying factor to get, and the lowest common multiple or lowest common denominator to get the same size piece.